The mid-season return of NCIS Season 22 and Origins is scheduled for 2025, and CBS has confirmed the release date for Sydney Season 2. At the same time that NCIS is continuing its successful run on CBS, two of the franchise's shows are scheduled to return in the year 2025. The lives of special agents working for the Naval Criminal Investigative Service are the focus of the Navy Criminal Investigation Service (NCIS) television series. The characters were initially presented in an episode of JAG. The CBS procedural, which made its debut on the network in September of 2003, has now evolved into the flagship program of the network. It is currently in its third season and is the third longest-running scripted live-action show in the United States that is currently being shown on television. NCIS, Origins, a prequel to the original show, and NCIS, Sydney, which made its premiere in 2022, are two of the 6 spin-offs that have been produced from the original show. According to a press release issued by Paramount Press Express, the franchise is scheduled to return to CBS in the year 2025. The mid-season return of NCIS Season 22 is scheduled to take place on Monday, January 27, 2025, between the hours of 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock p.m. The return of NCIS Origins will also take place on the same night, and it will air immediately following NCIS. While this is going on, the second season of NCIS Sydney will launch on Friday, January 31, in the time slot of 8 o'clock 9 o'clock p.m. This will come after the conclusion of the first season, which aired in December 2023. More recent seasons of the NCIS series continue to average over 10 million viewers, despite the fact that the original show has been on the air for more than 20 years. This indicates that the franchise is not showing any indications of slowing down or losing appeal. After the SAG-AFTRA strikes caused the 21st season of NCIS to be cut short by 10 episodes, the 22nd season of the franchise appears to have the franchise back on long-form storytelling. This should be a good sign for how the season develops. NCIS Origins is also off to a solid start in its inaugural year, and it is likely that the fact that it airs after the main show will assist its rating. It is possible that the franchise is one of the most prevalent on primetime television. Nonetheless, it has the feel of a procedural that will continue to play out regardless of what happens. Regarding the second season of NCIS Sydney, the show will continue up after the conclusion of the first season, which left viewers on a cliffhanger. The debut episode may very well take up with the death of Utkin, in addition to delving more into the revelations made by Colonel Rankin. In Australia, the television show NCIS Sydney has been warmly received, and it will be returning to Paramount Plus in the new year. The producers of the show are hoping to come close to replicating the 14-season run of NCIS Los Angeles. It is possible that the franchise is one of the most prevalent on primetime television. Nonetheless, it has the feel of a procedural that will continue to play out regardless of what happens. Despite the fact that NCIS Sydney is in a more dangerous position and will have to do more effort in order to sustain its longevity owing to its specific location, I would not be overly astonished if the original NCIS were to reach season 30. Despite the fact that this is highly improbable, the National Security Agency, NCIS, will continue to prosper so long as there is a demand for intriguing procedurals that include entertaining people.